Hi everyone, welcome. Let's do a quick draw. I am back, almost moved in, recovering from a very long trip. Anyway, I'm back, hoping to get things back up and running. I appreciate you all tuning into my wisdom of the day. Every day, if you're not aware of it, on my community page, I pull an oracle card. So go there if you're interested in just the energies of the day. So let's begin with all of our Aries, huh? Thank you for being a part of my channel, tuning in. I appreciate you all being here. Thumbs up if you like the reading. Yeah, we all know who we are in the story. So these are just short, quick messages that have come through for all of our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of this Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, February 14th. So let's look for this week. What are the energies for all of our Aries? For the energies of this week. What's going on with our Aries? Let's get 3 cards. 3 cards for our Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Aries? You're a little shut down. A little shut down. Boy, things are not going very well for you. Look, you come out here with the Fool. You're all upside down. I almost wonder whether you have a sense that maybe you headed in the wrong direction. You might have made a mistake. What it is that you were really after may not have been exactly what you were really after. You know, these are 2 major arcana cards. They're both reversed, Aries. So I feel like you're really, I guess, looking back and seeing, you know, where you are right now and how you got here. And whether or not that's the way you want to continue. So let's get another card for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You might be dealing with an Aquarian. See, there's something that needs to get cut out because it's just not working. I think you put a lot of effort into something, and it also might be where you've done a lot of work and you're being shot down, you know, thinking that you were taking and going in the right direction. I feel as if you may be working with somebody who is very difficult, very demanding, asking more than what probably any human is capable of doing. You're doing the best you can. And it's like you manifested this. And now you're questioning whether or not this is really the direction you want to go. I really feel like it has a lot to do with your work. You're really looking to see whether or not you want to keep going with this work job, place, project, whatever it is you're working on, or you want to cut it clean. So that's what we've got for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this week. Let's just see if there's anything else for you before we move on. I think it's going to be a snap decision. Whatever you decide to do, I think it's going to be in true Aries fashion where, boom, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm out of here. Or, you know, because you're really looking at, you know, is this really the road I wanted to take? So let's see. Yeah, you put a lot of energy into this. So it's just not an easy decision. But if this is what you manifested, it's one of those things. Careful what you wish for. All right, for real. Let's start now with our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Taurus? The Bull. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, Taurus. You might be a cross watcher. I'm picking up a cross watcher. All right, we all know who we are in this story. I always say that. Do we have some back problems? There's a very painful end coming. It's almost as if there's no going back. You don't even know how to go back and start something. So if you were involved with somebody and it really hurt on the exit, whatever that is, it's like there's a lot of fear in even trying to reconcile or even to go back. All right, that was just an intuitive hit for some of you. All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Taurus for this Valentine's Day. And, you know, for some of you, you may be wanting to, because it is Valentine's Day, you might be thinking about somebody, your ex, wondering whether or not you should even pick up the phone, wish them happy Valentine's Day or not. I'm going to guess if you do, it'll be okay, but don't expect anything in return. But you do come out here as the Knight of Cups wanting to do that, make an offer trying to turn things around. But I have to say there's a lot of issues that come with you wanting to go back with somebody from your past. I mean, there was a lot of sneaking around. There was a lot of dishonesty, you know, and sneaking around, it's not even just like the actual act of sneaking around. Not saying things, not, you know, just leaving your significant other out of key details that probably could like really keep them enlightened or informed. That kind of sneaking around. You may have been dealing with a Pisces and they were sneaking around. It was just something that I feel like they took advantage of you, Taurus. So if you, Taurus, were involved with somebody who fits that description, I feel like they were very manipulative, whoever this person was. If they come back with an offer, beware, is what I hear in my head. Beware of them returning. Because they know how to, you know, they know how to woo you, you know, make you swoon. But I think you're being reminded to really look at how they are. The Emperor reverse, that's a tough energy. Because that's somebody who's got a lot of control, a lot of power. They like things their way, very demanding. I mean, you're being told to look at this. I mean, the Hermit is holding this light, saying, look, see this Emperor? Remember him? Yeah, the one that snuck around, kept you waiting late in the night. The things that it just didn't work out. This person, yeah, they want to come back, make you an offer. See where you might sit, but they are afraid that you may reject them. I saw that at the very beginning. Anything else for our Taurus before we move on? Taurus, anything else for our Taurus? I mean, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It could be, you know, a fire sign. It could be anybody. You know who you're dealing with. You know who this person is, right? All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on? Yeah, secrets coming out. So I think the more you start to learn, the more you remember. They haven't changed. They haven't changed. You know, so yeah, all of these things that left you feeling unstable, remember that when they reapproach you. All right, Taurus, just a warning to whoever needed to hear that. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Torn between two lovers. Some of you Gemini, are you feeling that? Torn between two lovers came to mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Taurus? Oh, not Taurus. We've moved on. Gemini. What's going on? We just did Taurus. All right, Gemini, what's happening? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for the energies of this week? Quick draw. You're needing to rest. You're not resting. There's something that's leaving you very unsettled. You've got the Four of Swords reversed here. Very toxic energy. There's something keeping you from moving on. And it's like you won't own it. You gotta own it, Gemini. All right? Whatever it is. Once you own it, you'll feel better. Because you don't want to let go of it. Whatever this is. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. You try and make everything work. Trying to make it all balance out. But keep getting, you gotta own it. How long are you gonna think you can get going with it? There's only so much you can say. I mean, it's like you're coming from, you have to come from a place of truth, not your ego. When we have this Nine of Cups reversed, you know, this is usually a wish not coming true. But more than that, it's a card that represents a lot of selfishness, not wanting to let go of your cups, whatever it is that you keep hidden behind you that is really toxic energy for you. I mean, you don't want to let it go. It's leaving you really unsettled. And I feel like somebody comes towards you and actually calls you out on your behavior. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Yeah, you can't have it. You can't have it all your ways. There's a lot of lies coming through. Gemini, what are you doing? You know, you need to let your guard down and move on. Whatever it is, Gemini, this week, you need to own it. You know what that means, all right? So let's move on to our Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Cancer? For all of our Cancer out there, for the energies of this week, beginning today, Valentine's Day. What's going on for all of our Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I'm going to start going live here soon. As soon as I get myself all set up. All right, Cancer, what's not working? See, I think you're breaking a cycle and starting something brand new. And this is an energy from the past. So you may have been hanging on to somebody and it just hasn't been good for you. I feel like now you start to let go of this because it's just not working. Same thing over and over again with this person. Start new. Fresh and new. There might be somebody fresh and new coming towards you. It would be really amazing. Okay, so if you're feeling, you meet someone, I mean, the energies are really high, pointing to whatever it is that you want to start your life new, it's granted. I mean, here you have the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is that you manifest now for your new life, new direction, because you have finally broke this cycle of your past, now there's room for growth. Look, brand new beginnings. So open up. I feel that things are going to start moving really fast. This isn't anything new. I feel like you've been, I want to say prepped in emotion. I mean, psychically, spiritually. I feel like everything it's go time. Good for you. Good for you. And it's all because you broke the cycle from whatever it is that's in the past. So this could be a very good week for you, Cancer. Real good week. Anything else for our Cancers? Yeah, I mean, you're going to hear news that's just going to make you soar. I mean, it puts you in a place of power. Look, the Empress here, it doesn't get better than that. Beautiful, confident, powerful, dynamic. People look to you. And there may be people coming to you. You might have some earth energy coming around. This divine feminine energy, it's very strong in you right now. So don't be surprised if a female person, and it could be an earth sign, it could be anybody, but somebody very, very important, like on a spiritual level. I mean, I feel like somebody is going to say something very profound that will really touch you, really touch you. You won't be expecting it. You won't be expecting it. No, it's like it comes, it's like you learn something about yourself. I mean, it's a wonderful message. And look, it comes with the Wheel of Fortune. I got to show you these cards. This message that you are soon to receive, whether it be through your dreams. We have the Moon card here, your psyche, your spirituality. Whatever it is you do creatively. Maybe you're a yoga instructor, meditation. Maybe you do tarot cards. Whatever it is, I feel like your wish is granted. You know that it will take you. It will take care of you. Magic, magic, magic is in the air for you, Cancer. Magic. Tune in to whatever it is your spirit is guiding you to do and do it. Because there's magic in the air for you. Be careful of jealousy. Okay? So it's one of those things that not everybody is always happy for those people when their life starts to turn around. So there may be an energy of that you might touch upon this week. You'll know who it is. So that's their issue, not yours. You just stay focused on you because magic's in your air. And don't let someone block you. Don't let someone block you, Cancer. So here's another thing. If you're planning on taking a trip, I just, maybe you should wait, put it off, get your car fixed. You might have car problems, okay? I am feeling car problems this week. So if you hear that knocking on in your car, just pay attention. Yeah, don't avoid it. Don't avoid it. All right, patience, be patient. Things are happening for you. Magic, magic, magic. Boy, the cards just keep wanting to come out. Look, the door is wide open. This is going to be a good week for you. Okay, so don't let anybody, spoil your thunder. All right? All right, let's move on to our Leos. Leo, what's going on, Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Leos? The energies. For today, I feel like you, just like, who is it? Cancer. You have this divine power. Be careful of selfishness, all right? Be careful of being selfish. Just, not all of you, but, you know, better to give than to receive. Anyway, there's some wishes coming through for you. Maybe you've been holding something really close to your heart. There's something you've been working on. Maybe there's somebody that you have been wanting to open up to. I feel like that's happening. In the recent past, you've dealt with some real heartbreak with somebody. And I think you're feeling, you know, some of this hurt from a past betrayal, from somebody from your past. You're remembering. It's time to heal. I mean, you're looking at all of this, all of these feelings that you have right now. They're all coming back because, you know, you need to really start taking care of yourself. Look, this hermit, he holds this light here for this angel to help mix the formula that it's going to take for brighter days. See? Brighter days to come. You're almost there. You know, so yeah, so this Valentine's Day, some of you may be reflecting on a past love that was not so good. You know, so I think you need to remember why you had to close that door on that person, or why did it end, and move on, because there's new beginnings waiting if you'll open up, okay? So as long as you hang on to this energy, you know, you need to start healing from it, okay, and moving on. Life goes on. Every day that sun comes up, whether we can see it or not through those clouds, that sun is coming up, and that's your sign. So brighter days are about to shine for you. So accept the healing. And this is a process. If you're grieving a loss or anything like that, feel the feelings, get them out. Yeah, see, I think there's a lot of remembering. And it's one of these things that it's like these memories, they're very vivid in your mind. And that's what makes this all the harder. But to hang on to them keeps you from your happiness. So you need to cut it out. You need to cut that energy out. You know, how long are you going to hang on to, you know, this pain that, you know, your spirit really wants you to heal from? Okay, so you need to decide that it's time to move on and let go and start to live life. There's a lot of options out there. It's up to you to take them. So I feel like your spirit is calling you, whether it's through dreams or, you know, it's like you're hanging on to something that I feel like your spirit wants you to let go, and you've been told to let go, and yet you're still choosing not to let go. Yeah, so it's all coming up. All of this stuff is surfacing. And for some of you, if you're involved with somebody, it's funny. I almost feel like there's a secret comes out about you or them that makes someone very angry. And it kind of falls back on like they're not going to give you a second chance. So, I mean, if you've had a secret that you've been trying to keep intact and away from somebody finding out, I feel like it could come out this week. All right, so let's move on to our Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Virgo? Virgo. What's happening for all of our Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Energies for this week, Virgo. So take what works. I hope you like the reading so far. If you do, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Ooh, this is a heavy week for you. So I feel like you're avoiding conflict. Rather than get into an argument, you just close your eyes to it and you move on. But when you do that, it leaves things very unclear. All right, so it's one of those things. Maybe you can't avoid conflict. Maybe what you need to do is really put your foot down and make a real decision. Really, you know, quit avoiding what's coming, because you just walking away and not dealing with stuff, it's making it really hard for everybody around you. So you've got to move on, Virgo, whoever this is, you need to move on. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You know, you would rather not do anything. You would rather just avoid the conflict. This leaves you really confused and blind to what you really need to do. All right, Virgo, this is really important. This week, I feel like you cannot not do anything. Okay, it has to do with your relationship. I mean, like it or not, you need to really have a heart-to-heart, even if it creates conflict. You need to say what you need to say and quit avoiding it. You need to quit avoiding it. All right? There's help is on the way. So it's like you have to change the way you've been dealing with this. Okay? Walking away. You know, you get so mad you can't even handle it. You can't deal with your emotions, your feelings, and everything else. And I feel like the stars trying to help you break out of that cycle. You know, so that you're not always confused and in the state of turbulent energy. Sometimes you have to say things that people don't want to hear. Sometimes people are going to say things to you that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. So I feel like that's the kind of energy you have going on right now. All right, Virgo, that's pretty intense. Let's see, anything else for our Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo, what's going on? Yeah, so you need to cut this out, okay? There's something you need to say that will release this weight, this burden that you're carrying. You know, I mean, if you're one of these people, you have a hard time with your emotions and expressing them, fine. But somehow you need to find a way to express them. Maybe it's by drawing a picture. Maybe it's by building a wall. Maybe, I mean, whatever it is, Virgo, you need to do it. But you need to cut whatever it is weighing on you. You need to speak up. You need to speak up, even if you don't want to. And then things will start to balance out. Things will turn around. All right, Virgo. That was pretty heavy. This could be a big week for you. So just take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right, let's see what's going on for, who's next? Libra. So Libra, is there somebody you're dealing with who is a little immature, and when they show up, they leave you a little unsettled? Yeah, that one. It didn't work. They took everything from you. Look, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot reversed. Libra. This is you're going down a dark hole with this person. And it's keeping you from doing what you know, it's like you don't even have a chance to turn things around. Don't let somebody keep you from what you really want to do and need to do. I mean, whoever it is that's coming through, it's like, you know, they walk in the door and you hand them money. They walk in the door and they eat everything in your kitchen. You know, it's one of them. You know, they what else you got? They take. Not good for you. Not good for you. No, look, they take. And they're coming back. They're surfacing. And you know it. You could feel them coming back. Because this is that person you have this telepathic communication with. Remember that person? Yeah. You don't even have to talk to them. They can talk to you. I mean, full conversations. Yeah. What are you going to do? I mean, you put a lot of work into getting where you are, and now here they come back. It's like now that, you know, it's like all your savings, that's all you've got left. And you don't know how to tell them no. Just don't let them in the door. The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is no. All right, Libra? The answer is no. When they come knocking on your door and they want something from you, whatever it is, the answer is no. Got it? Yeah, that's from the tarot, not me. All right? So, careful with that person. All right? When somebody is that, when you're that connected telepathically, it's a tough one. You know, so don't let your guard down. The answer is no. All right. Somebody needed to hear that. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's go to Scorpio. What's going on, Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Scorpios for the energies of this week? Whoa, you go flying over here. So I feel like a lot of people are pointing fingers at you this week and it's closing you down. And it could be you are up for a job with other people and there's a lot of competition. I think, you know, you're more grounded and ready for whatever it is to go up against these people. You have the advantage. All right, so don't feel like you're in competition. You're on top. All right, so open up. Open up, open up, open up. Now, there is somebody returning. I know they're returning because we're at the Four of Cups. So I feel like they're coming back and they want to make good. Here they come. Here they come, ready or not. You're not sure whether or not you want to open up to this person. I mean, they're not the only person that you have to, you have choices, you know, so. Do you really want somebody from the past when there could be somebody new? But there's competition. Again, it's just like, do you really want to get involved with someone who has someone else? Because I feel like there is someone else. So the reason why it didn't work out with this person is because there was someone else. You know, they love two people. They love you and they love them. Can we make it work? Well, you know, it's not going to work that way because these two women, they don't like each other. And they're not even going to try to make it work. So whoever's trying to come back through your door, Scorpio, I think, you know, you're at that point where it's like, you don't share. You're a Scorpio, right? You don't share. You might use and have more than one person. Scorpios have lots of people. Very secretive kind of person. You have a lot of people in your life that people don't know you know. All right, Scorpio. But I'm really feeling this one. Oh, what did just... See, but it's not over. See, this is a game. You and him and them. Maybe it's two women. You know, that maybe this is a relationship between two women. But you're not willing to make it to an end. You kind of like the drama. That's what I'm feeling. I think you kind of like the drama. Yep, see, you're not going to walk away. Even though this hurt, this relationship from the past, lots of third-party things and energy with this person. There was always someone else, wasn't there? Whether that's you or them, y'all know who you are, right? There's always someone else. Yeah, so what are you going to do? I think at this point, you know, you're only going to give them what you feel like they deserve and nothing more. So whatever that means, I think that's how the energy will go between the two of you. Because you're tired of trying to make things work with somebody that there's always going to be that element of turbulence in the background. You know, because there's someone else. There's always going to be that other person. Yep. Always going to be that other person. So why go there? You know, this is not your happily ever after, so I think you're out of here. You're off having your own thing. You're better off on your own than being involved with somebody who's always going to have that other person. All right. Patience. This is good. I feel like, you know, this was very important, right? So you've got the Temperance card coming out, some real healing. I mean, this is a real big growth for you if you deny them. Do you know what I mean? Because that's breaking a past pattern. And that means you're getting better, you know, because you care about yourself. You know, so this is why, you know, like, no, in the past I didn't like myself enough, you know, to say no. You kept going with it. But now you've made another decision. I see the Two of Wands here. Yeah, there's another direction for you to take. Even though that one can stick around. So get rid of the drama. I think to be faced with that choice. Yep, this is going to be an ending. Painful as it is. There's other options out there. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sagittarius, what is going on for all of our Saggies at this time? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sag. What's going on for all of our Sagittarians? For the energies of this week. Just a quick short reading for all of our Saggies. You gotta get out of your head. Whatever it is that's keeping you trapped in your head, you've got to move on. Quit, like, you know, I feel like it could be you, it could be someone else. They're just like, they're making you feel trapped. Nobody can hold you back, Sag. You want out, it's out. Yeah, see, there's somebody trying to hold you back. So watch your ego, watch what you say, you know, I mean, walk your walk, walk your talk kind of thing, but I keep getting, there's somebody around you who's just trying to keep you from success. They're trying to block you. There is somebody trying real hard to block you. It's like you try to go do something, boom, somehow they take that away from you, trying to block you. Don't let anybody block you. Yeah, they're trying to keep you from your work. Careful of that person, Sag. Okay? Who's this person? Who is this person Sagittarius needs to be careful of? Don't let anybody keep you from your work. You know, you may have to step up to the plate and really set some boundaries. But that's exactly what you need. Because I think in the past you gave too much, so they just expected. You know, so what ends up happening is they just expect. You know, and what you need to do is whatever comes up between you and this person, because you know that they're going to try to block you. I see that. Boom. They're going to try to keep you from doing whatever it is that's really for your good. It's like they're going to try to shoot you down from something that is really good for you. So say what you have to say. Put those boundaries up. Don't let anybody keep you from something you have worked hard and long for. So keep your cards really close to you. If I were you, I would be the fly on the wall. Just being very aware of the energies around you and just kind of see how this block is happening so that you have the advantage. I feel like you are being protected. Okay, so you will know. It will come up, whoever it is that's trying to keep you from your happiness. This could be somebody from your past. They don't want you to move on. Because if you move on, I feel like you leave them behind. They don't want to be left behind. But you know who this is, Sagittarius. Just be very aware of that this week, okay? Whoever that is, don't let anybody block you. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh, a little instability. What are we feeling unstable about? I have the 9 of maybe money. You might be a little bit nervous about money. See, don't take any risks this week. If something comes before you that it's like somebody says, well, you know, if you invest in this project, it'll be a good turnaround for you. I mean, go with your gut instinct. If your gut's saying, don't do this, don't do it, because I feel like somebody's going to try to take you. Do you know what I mean? Take you. They're going to try to swindle you. Like, this is not a good day to buy a car or anything like a major purchase, because I feel like there's things being held back from you that you really need to know. So be careful with any major big purchases or investments that you do. Yeah, I'm just not getting, I just feel like down the road, you're going to pay a high price for it. You may not see it now, but it would be one of these things. If to just go with your gut, Capricorn. Whatever it is, just trust it. Okay? Because I feel as if there's somebody really trying to swindle you. So, careful, careful, careful. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Aquarians? So sneaking around. Who's sneaking around? You got to cut that out. I thought you put that down. You didn't. Somebody's sneaking around. You told somebody that you weren't going to do it anymore, and now you're doing it. Sorry. That just really came out. So, I think it's time to come clean, open up. You know, people know you. They know you well. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Aquarians? Yeah, this is not good. Okay, not good at all. So you got to open up. Really got to open up here. Oh, you get caught. Whatever it is. So we have these two cards come out. The Hierophant reverse with the High Priestess. You know, if you're sneaking around, you're going to get caught. And every bone in your body knows you're going to get caught. Are you going to do it? Even if you know? Because you think you're going to be able to get away with it, and you're just not. And you're just not. You said you weren't going to do it anymore. You said you weren't going to do it anymore. And now, look, you're doing it. And now look where you're at. So, be very careful. Consequences for your actions, Aquarius. Be very careful of the consequences of your actions. Because if you told them you weren't going to do it anymore, and then you do it, there may be no turning back. So just beware of that, all right? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, so you've got a lot to lose. You've got a lot to lose. All right, somebody needed to hear that one, huh? All right, let's move on to our Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces. Moving on. Moving on. You had to end something, a situation with somebody that was very toxic. It took a lot of strength to move on and away from something that you knew was going to get worse rather than get better. So whatever it was, whoever it was, I feel like you had to move on because you had to take care of yourself. It took a lot of courage and a lot of strength to put an end to something. Because I feel like you had almost the best of both worlds, right? So, best of both worlds. Like, well, you didn't have to want for anything in this relationship. You probably had money. There was, you know, house, car, everything you wanted. I mean, was handed to you, but there wasn't any happiness. Anyway, somebody walks away. So, here you are, testing the waters. So, you didn't want to have to do this. But I think you tested the waters long enough to know that you were never going to avoid the tower falling down. And maybe you had another kind of energy or life about you that had to come to an end that you didn't want to put an end. I mean, I feel like you had to make a choice. But in the end, I think you didn't choose your best direction. Instead, you know, you thinking that you made a better choice by walking away from somebody who's probably very stable for you, rather than putting in the energy because you didn't want to make something work. You know, so now what are you going to do? I mean, it's like you don't know whether you should approach this person or not approach this person. I mean, did you leave them? Did you leave them? Did you have like a fit, you know, and in a huff you walked out the door? And then once you were out the door, you were like, shit, what did I do? So right now, you don't know what to do. Because all of this, because you were trying to avoid what was really going on. I mean, there's this level of avoidance with you and your person. You know, so instead, you walk away all huffy and puffy and mad. That's what I feel like. Because you won't give in. But I think things do turn around. You know, for some of you, I think there's an opportunity to make amends. But is it enough to keep you around? Because I feel like it's very sex-based. You know, you can't come back and like be like, oh, you know, we've got the best chemistry and everything else. That's not enough for your person. They want more. They want to feel like they really meant something, that they really, you know, that you were their everything, that it wasn't just about, you know, the things and everything else. They wanted to feel loved. But I think, honestly, you got annoyed with this person. You know, you didn't want that kind of a relationship. You still wanted to be on your own, doing your own thing. And they had a short leash on you, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. That was a crazy little reading for you, Pisces. I don't even know what I said. All right, so Listen, that's the end of the 12 of you. So, yeah, we'll start there and see what it is. We got to move on. Moving on. Page of Swords. Got a lot to do, a lot to say. So, yeah, I'm back, and I'll pick up my readings like I did before and see what comes through tomorrow or on another day. And until then, I appreciate you all tuning in. Thumbs up for me. Hit that like button, and I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.